Yo, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video. Now, basically in this one, I'm going to be reacting to the KSI versus Logan Paul fight and the Jake Paul versus Deji fight. Okay guys, so the fight happened on Saturday, 25th of August. It's now the Tuesday. I'm still in Menorca. But yeah, so basically the first one, in case you didn't know, Deji versus, well, it wasn't the first one, but the first one out of like the two Paul brothers and the two Teji brothers was it was Deji versus Jake, and Jake won. Okay, yeah. So Jake did win the fight. It looked as in the first few rounds that Deji was like on top, but Jake Paul kind of took over and just but Jake Paul sort of took over and Deji's team ended up like throwing the towel in. So yeah. But anyway, so I think Deji wants a rematch, but I don't think that's going to happen. He's Jake's fighting someone else, and then there's going to be another rematch. So I think Jake's fighting. He's fighting somebody, and KSI's fighting Logan Paul again for a rematch. I think Alison Gibb is fighting Joe Weller, which I think that should be a good fight, because Alison Gibb won his fight and Joe Weller obviously lost to KSI, so we don't really know how good he is. But anyway, on to Logan Paul versus KSI. It was a draw. It was a draw? Yes, it was a draw. Does that not mean it's fixed? I don't really know. People do, I think, saying that it's probably fixed, but I don't know. I don't think it's fixed. I don't think it is fixed, but people who are saying it's fixed, it does make sense. They have got a point, because people who are saying it's fixed, they do have a point though, because they'd already planned this rematch before the fight. So the point is there that if Logan Paul had battered KSI, or KSI, but one of them had battered each other, KSI battered Logan, and it was just completely like mismatched, just one of them just completely better than the other, why would they need a rematch? Because if one of them does like a lot better than the other and just levels them, then we don't need a rematch. We know who's the better boxer, clearly. So I don't think it was fixed, but I think the biggest point is, if you're arguing that it is fixed, that why would they arrange a rematch? Like, you wouldn't really arrange a rematch before the fight, like, because say if you had a rematch, then that's a rematch is sort of because it's like the result wasn't fair, if you know what I mean. So like one of the boxers didn't believe that like it wasn't fair, like they didn't believe it was fair, or they weren't like they believe that they can beat them. As in Deji, he wants a rematch with Jake Paul because I think he clearly believes that he can beat Jake Paul. So why would he arrange that rematch before the fight? I don't understand it, because like I said, if one of them batters each other, we don't need a rematch, because we can see who's clearly the better boxer. I don't think it was fixed, but I don't know why they've sort of arranged it before. Maybe, well, it is just, a lot of people are going to go to that fight. It's in America this time. It was in Manchester. I was going to go, but then I realised I'm in Menorca. Okay, so I went to like this bar and streamed the fight, and yes, so my opinions, I thought, right, well, KSI is not on point. He's getting battered by Logan Paul. So yeah, but KSI did come back, and it was, well, the judges, one was KSI and two were draw, so it came out as a majority draw. But I think KSI was on top with stats, with punches and stuff, but they were both going for it. They were both going for it at the end. Like, I could tell they were both going for it, and Logan Paul was getting very, very tired by the end. But yeah, so overall opinions, I think if they had another round, then KSI would have won that fight. I just do. But they didn't, and it was a draw. So I am looking forward to KSI versus Logan Paul in America, because obviously it's in America, it's just tons different over there. Because probably the majority of fans at the event in Manchester were KSI and Deji's supporters, but then in America it's going to be the Paul supporters, so it's different atmosphere probably. And yes, so I also do want to see, I think it's quite a good fight between Alison Gibb and Joe Weller. I'd quite like to see who wins that. But yeah. Anyway guys, hopefully you did enjoy the video. If you did, please give it a like, and also subscribe if you haven't already. Turn the bell for notifications, and yeah, I will see you next time. Black and white.